So I believe that too many of our students experience a model of education based on pressure, fear and relief. The pressure to do well or follow a certain career path comes from three main sources. The pressure comes from home, in the form of parents. The pressure comes in the form of teachers at school, and in some cases, many of our students fear pressure from the community at large. Now, pressure on its own wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing, but in this model of education, students also experience a fear, and it's a fear of failure. Now, writers and educators have been telling us for years that unless you're prepared to make mistakes, you're never going to learn anything new. But with the advent of standardised tests, high-stakes tests, league tables, all those kind of things, we've created environments in schools where making mistakes is actually the worst thing you can do. Now, let's assume for a minute that the student may well get through all this and do quite well academically. Rather than feeling a sense of satisfaction, engagement or a desire to further their understanding, instead they experience relief that they got through it. Now, this feeling of relief doesn't do anything to encourage learning, so we need to start the cycle all over again, and each year we raise the stakes, because it's the only way we can pull them back in. We tell them this year's far more important than last year. Until we get to year 12, and after 13 years of education, the primary emotion that our year 12s feel when they walk out our gates is relief. And I think that is a real shame. I also argue that true engagement is impossible whilst we're operating a pressure, fear, relief model of education. But before we worry about tackling what model of education we're using in the classroom, let's consider how we're running our staff rooms. And I might just leave you to ponder that one.